Julia Roberts has been a fixture in Hollywood for decades, captivating audiences with her radiant smile, magnetic presence, and effortless charm. From romantic comedies to dramatic masterpieces, her performances have left an indelible mark on cinema. Behind the scenes, she's collaborated with some of the most talented actors of her generation, sharing moments of creativity, laughter, and mutual respect that shaped both her career and her memories of Hollywood. These six actors, Richard Gere, George Clooney, Denzel Washington, Hugh Grant, Al Pacino, and Tom Hanks, left lasting impressions on Julia, not only through their craft but through the energy and humanity they brought to every scene. Reflecting on these experiences, Julia offers a heartfelt glimpse into what makes collaboration in film so special, how chemistry and authenticity enhance performances, and how the presence of great co-stars can transform a scene into something timeless for both the performers and the audience. Richard Gere, the classic charm. On Pretty Woman, Richard Gere's presence was magnetic, drawing attention with subtle gestures and effortless charm. Julia recalls how his warmth and playfulness transformed scripted lines into moments that felt spontaneous and genuine. Gere had a way of making the simplest interactions come alive, turning rehearsed dialogue into shared experiences that resonated on screen. Working with him, Julia felt a sense of partnership and trust that allowed her own performance to flourish, inspired by his focus and ease. Beyond technical skill, Gere's ability to bring authenticity and vulnerability to his role reminded Julia that chemistry isn't manufactured. It's felt, lived, and reflected back to the audience. Every shared glance or small movement became a conduit for emotion, making the on-screen romance believable and enduring. Julia credits Gere with showing her that the magic of film often lies in the unscripted human moments that unfold between actors who genuinely connect. George Clooney, smooth and magnetic. Collaborating with George Clooney on the Ocean's films was an experience of effortless charisma and lightness. Julia remembers how his natural confidence, playful humor, and genuine friendliness brought a sense of ease to every set, even amidst the pressures of a bustling Hollywood production. Clooney's charm extended beyond performance. His ability to make co-stars feel seen and comfortable fostered a creative environment where authenticity thrived. For Julia, sharing scenes with him was both fun and inspiring, as his effortless wit encouraged spontaneity while maintaining professionalism. Clooney's presence reminded her that connection on screen often mirrors connection off-screen. The laughter, camaraderie, and respect between actors enhancing the believability and depth of their performances. His magnetic personality and humor left a lasting impression on Julia, highlighting how collaboration, mutual enjoyment, and relaxed confidence can elevate not only a scene, but the overall energy of a film set. Denzel Washington, presence and gravitas. On The Pelican Brief, Denzel Washington's commanding presence was impossible to ignore. Julia recalls how his focus, intensity, and unwavering authenticity elevated every scene they shared, inspiring her to match his dedication and emotional depth. Washington's professionalism and quiet strength created a space where creativity could thrive, reminding Julia of the importance of mutual respect between actors. He approached each take with thoughtfulness and commitment, modeling how emotional authenticity can bring a script to life. For Julia, collaborating with Washington was a lesson in the power of presence, how being fully engaged and present in a scene allows both actors and audiences to experience a story more deeply. His energy reinforced the idea that acting is not just about memorizing lines, but about inhabiting a character fully, responding honestly to co-stars, and honoring the emotional journey the story demands. Hugh Grant, wit and warmth. Filming Notting Hill with Hugh Grant was a delightful blend of humor, vulnerability, and charm. Julia recalls his playful timing, nervous energy, and effortless ability to make every scene feel fresh and engaging. Grant's wit created an atmosphere that allowed her to explore her own performance more freely, turning even ordinary dialogue into moments brimming with chemistry and authenticity. His combination of humor, sensitivity, and warmth made the set feel collaborative rather than hierarchical, a space where improvisation and genuine reactions thrived. Julia admired his ability to balance comedic timing with emotional sincerity, showing her how nuanced performance can make romantic moments both believable and memorable. Working with Grant reinforced for Julia that the magic of on-screen connection often arises from trust, openness, and the willingness to share vulnerability in front of the camera, creating performances that resonate long after the credits roll. Al Pacino. Intensity and magnetism. Although Julia has never co-starred with Al Pacino, his performances left a profound impact on her. She reflects on his intensity, passion, and the magnetic authority he brings to every role, capturing audiences with a presence that feels both commanding and intimate. Pacino's dedication to inhabiting characters fully, his energy and his focus, serve as a benchmark for actors striving for authenticity. Julia credits him with inspiring her approach to acting, demonstrating that commitment to craft and emotional truth are what make performances unforgettable. Watching Pacino's mastery on screen reminds her that acting is not just about technique, but about conveying depth, vulnerability, and humanity in a way that draws viewers completely into the story. Even from afar, his influence reinforces the idea that great actors can inspire colleagues simply through the strength of their artistry and the intensity of their dedication. Tom Hanks. Gentleness and charm. Working with Tom Hanks on Charlie Wilson's War was a masterclass in warmth, professionalism, and collaborative spirit. Julia recalls how his easygoing nature, subtle humor, and genuine kindness created an inviting atmosphere on set, encouraging trust and openness between actors. Hanks's charm was understated but deeply effective, demonstrating that connection and authenticity matter as much as technical skill. His ability to balance lightness with emotional depth allowed Julia to explore her own performance without fear or hesitation, highlighting the importance of supportive partnerships in creating compelling cinema. Beyond his talent, Hanks's approach reinforced the value of respect, patience, and empathy in collaboration, leaving Julia with lasting memories of a shared creative experience that extended well beyond the scenes they filmed together. His presence exemplified how professionalism and humanity can elevate both performance and the overall spirit of a production. Legacy of collaboration and connection. Reflecting on her experiences with these 6 iconic actors, Julia Roberts illustrates how collaboration in film shapes artistry, storytelling, and personal growth. From Gere's classic charm to Clooney's magnetic ease, Washington's intensity, Grant's humor, Pacino's fiery presence, and Hanks's warmth, each actor brought something unique that challenged, inspired, and elevated her performances. Julia's recollections reveal that the magic of cinema often lies in the chemistry, mutual respect, and shared energy between performers. Beyond lines and scripts, these interactions created moments of authenticity that audiences feel deeply. Her stories highlight the importance of trust, playfulness, and emotional honesty on set, showing that memorable performances emerge from genuine connection. Julia's admiration for her co-stars demonstrates that, in Hollywood, the art of acting is a shared journey, one where collaboration, inspiration, and respect leave lasting impressions on both the performers and the audience.